Bonjour à tous.
Bonjour.
Donc cette session, on va discuter de... c'est en anglais. Sorry. In this session, we'll talk about how to build a Web3 marketing stack that is enterprise grade. So just to introduce quickly, maybe I'll let Guillaume start.
Yes, good morning. I'm Guillaume Dechaux. I've been with ConsenSys for 6 years now, running sales and business development, and I'm joining next week, actually, our sister company, the Layer 2 Palm, which is an L2 dedicated to culture, a bit like Immutable and gaming, with infrastructure on Polygon. So Polygon and ConsenSys joining forces to launch Palm, basically.
Thank you, Guillaume. And I'm Riad. I'm in charge of partnership at Absolute Labs, Web3 CRM and marketing automation. Okay, and let's get started. Okay, we're not on the right deck. This is the other one, please. There's two. This is the other one. No, this is not the right presentation.
No slide, even better.
So what we're going to be talking about, so I'll start. So Absolute Labs, we collect wallet information because we basically scan all the data on the blockchain and we generate CRM profile on top of it. Right now, we have 700 million wallet addresses. It's growing at a clip of 1 million more or less per day. And it has grown something like more than 70% last year. So we see a steady and consistent growth of the number of wallets. One other thing is interesting is that and this is just on two chains, Polygon and Ethereum. And when you look at it in terms of the liquidity, so stablecoin and native token, all of these wallets collectively, they own more than 300, I think it's even $380 billion. And this has grown from less than $300 billion just 6 months ago. So we see really, so this is this thing we call buying power. And it's really interesting because this is something on which we can target, we can understand audience. And maybe, Guillaume, you want to give us some metrics about MetaMask?
Yeah, sure. So you probably know MetaMask, which is one of the products of ConsenSys. And I think since inception, we probably have 100 million downloads, probably a bit more. And I can confirm the growth, actually, of all the wallet addresses. Every other month, we have 35 million active users. So it's not addresses, it's really individuals, active users every month on MetaMask. So I can confirm it's plus probably 30-40% over the last few months. We had
yeah, more than 55% in 4 months is what I read in the news.
Okay. So I think before the crash, we were probably around 25, now back to 35 million. So that's it's announcing again the new trend of that we can see in the crypto market.
Okay. Presentation, yes, no. Okay. And so basically, if we look up at the stack of the enterprise, we have identified a couple of key elements. One is the wallet. So wallet covers different things. So it can be indeed a wallet technology like MetaMask, but it can be also what we call now wallet as a service, where basically you generate wallet using what we call Web2 data, email, social, phone number. So that's a key part of a stack. Another key part of a stack will be the chain. So I'll let Guillaume talk a bit more about this chain like Palm, Linear, and such. We also see as a key point in enterprise stack the payment. And I'll have an example on Shopify that I want to showcase. So that's part. And we think the CRM and marketing automation is also a key part of a required enterprise stack.
All right, and maybe I talk about the L2s. So I'm not sure if you're familiar with the layer 2. So you have the mainnet, and above those layer 2 where we can increase the output, the number of transactions. And it's true that there's 1,000 of layer 2s today. Not all of them will survive. It's true, and not all of them fit the purpose of the brands. So just to name a few of them, the biggest ones you may have heard are Arbitrum or Optimism. They have the biggest, what we call the TVL, which is the money locked on their chain. They're using a technology which is not 100% EVM compatible yet with Ethereum, and there's a new now technology called the ZK EVM, which is layered almost 100% compatible with Ethereum. So Linea, the new chain from ConsenSys, is ZK EVM, and today probably the cheapest. Palm will evolve on the ZK EVM from on the Polygon infrastructure in August. So the different type of chains also think about the purpose of the chain. Linea is a multi-purpose chain. Some others are more specialized, like Immutable on Polygon is really the chain for gaming. And Palm is positioning itself more as the layer 2 for culture, arts, sports, entertainment. So we have on Palm, we have NFL, we have the Netflix, the Warner Bros, Harry Potter's, just for entertainment, and we have also some other artists like Damien Hirst, for instance. So choose your L2 depending on what you do.
Okay, thank you, Guillaume. One of the things we also see that really completes this is the payment processing. So right now, one of the things when you think about crypto payment, you think it's complex. You need basically to do minting and so on. And one of the things we've been announcing today is a partnership, for example, with Crypto.com. So with Crypto.com, imagine you're a retailer like Black Paris that has already implemented it. So if you want to test it, I had the thing, you can go and buy a hoodie for your dog, and you put it in a basket, and then you have PayPal, credit cards, or Coinbase Commerce or Crypto.com as an option. Imagine you choose Crypto.com, then you have two more options. One is to pay with the mobile app. So basically just you scan a QR code, you say I want to pay with Doge, I want to pay with Bitcoin, I want to pay with whatever currency is supported. And then the merchant, what is going to be collecting is regular fiat money, so euro, dollars. So the finance team, they don't even know that this payment was processed and paid with crypto. Or on the same page, you can connect through MetaMask your wallet, and then Crypto.com is managing all the payment processing. So basically, you connect through MetaMask, you have a wallet ID, the transfer from the wallet ID to Crypto.com, and then similarly, the finance team at the retailer, what they see is a regular transaction. And it's settled in matter of seconds. So it's not like a Bitcoin payment that can take an hour. So this is really something quite interesting. And this works also in store. So we work, for example, with point-of-sale solution, and you're going to be able to say go in store, and probably you're going to see project, especially if you're in Paris, in the next months coming up with this, where you're going to go in store and you say, I want to pay with crypto. You're just going to have a QR code shown to you. You scan it, and you can process your payment from your mobile phone. And so all of this infrastructure, the wallet, the payment, the chain, the bring your own wallet, they need to be linked to the stack that the brand is actually the existing infrastructure. So it can be the e-commerce, it can be your marketing, automation capability. And this is what we do, is we really enable to use the data, the knowledge we have on profile of Web3 to link it to a Shopify, to link it to a Salesforce Commerce, to link it to your point of sales, so that you can really reconcile between both and you can accelerate. Because brands, they don't want to have dedicated Web3 expert team building thing on the side. What they want is for this to work with their existing e-commerce, to work with their existing marketing stack, to work with their existing brand page on which they want to do the minting. I'll give you an example. One of our clients, Decrypt, he basically enables you to read the news, and when you read the news in the same page, you can claim a reward. You know, so all of this is streamlined and is integrated, and we think this is really important when you're gonna see your enterprise stack is to work on this kind of Web2 to Web3 integration, linking data with your Salesforce or such.
Maybe if we just make a step back on where the brands were 2 years ago. If you remember, all the sport properties were trying to monetize their IP, so they were just trying to get money from the main blockchain companies. And I think it has evolved over time now. We see all the brands, they want to manage themselves, their own stack. And I've seen yesterday actually the PSG, the French football club, is becoming a validator on Chili's. So that was interesting. So all the brands are getting their own blockchain people, and they understand blockchain. They know how to run their own node. And I think what the brands are looking now is when they join a layer 2, is to have a full stack of partners to build themselves. So obviously the first one is Absolute. So they come when they come on an L2, they can use their Absolute to manage their own marketing and reach their users at their wish. But there are many other infrastructure partners which are required to build properly on Web3. So here I've just put a few of them, but you need marketplaces, infrastructure partners. It can be Rarible, it can be some others. You need a studio, you need a custom development partner, you need a block explorer, you need to be able to make some payment, as we just said, with MoonPay. You need a bridge if you want to move your token from one layer to another one. So basically, when you choose a new L2, you need to consider all the infrastructure partners which are on this layer 2, because you need those infrastructure partners to build and to reach to offer a good experience, a user experience to the users.
And basically, yeah, choose your chain wisely. Like Guillaume just said. So some example of a brand that a chain like Palm has been deploying, Major League Baseball, DC Comics, or Netflix, or other chain also working with major brands. I'll go quickly. So wallet as a service right now is the capability to onboard people just with an email or social, work with a couple of them, Comet, Fireblock, or Magic that you may already know. And this is what we believe is a simplified architecture. So you have at the brand level, you have your customer, your interaction, e-commerce and such. And at the bottom, you have bring your own wallet as a service, payment, L2 chain, and much more, like basically what Guillaume described. And we have a role to build this integration to make it seamless, and to work also with mostly in a no-code mode with a business team, marketing, e-com, so that they don't need to understand the complexity of Web3 and the blockchain. So this is one example of implementation, the XMTP protocol, which is a messaging protocol right now. It's just a question of dragging and dropping boxes for a brand to implement it, and then it can be triggered as a part of inbox on apps and dApps like Coinbase, Lens protocol, or the snaps of MetaMask. And just I'll go through basically the in-store and online payment. So here is the hoodie for dog I was talking to you about that is sold by Black Paris. This is a Shopify store, and you get a 6% rebate if you buy it in crypto. In this case, you see this page is the most interesting in the process, because the crypto payment is at the same level. It's seamlessly integrated in the process. Do I pay with credit card? Do I pay with commerce, Klarna, crypto.com? So I picked the crypto.com, and then you have the two options. On the top, paying directly with the funds you have at crypto.com through their app, and on the bottom, using MetaMask or Wallet Connect or some other wallet where you bring basically your own wallet. And this is how you conclude the transaction, is you pick within your supply whatever crypto you want to pay, and the brand doesn't know that you paid using Chronos, using Dogecoin, or using Bitcoin. This is really transparent for the brand that is using that tech. And this is a deployment that is done in a gas station network in Australia. So in gas station, you're not going to wait 10 minutes for a transaction to settle. It's a question of seconds. So this thing has been deployed in more than 400 gas stations. So you want to pay with crypto, you just scan the dynamic QR code linked to your pump, and you pay and you go. So it's really that simple. And so now to conclude, we saw key elements. So if we just wanted to remember 5 key ones, and 4 for most of the brand, a fifth for fashion and luxury brand, wallets. So wallet technology is one key element to take into account. Crypto payment is the second one that we see is going to grow this year. The chain like Palm 2 that Guillaume described, the WRM, so CRM, marketing automation, and bringing the link between Web2, so your existing infra, and the Web3 capability. And for fashion and luxury brand, digital product passport, it's a key opportunity to create engagement and really have a strong use case on which blockchain has really lots of value, managing the authenticity, managing the second-hand market, managing the service you want to bring to customer through the product they own. And thank you, everybody. And we are at booth 25. You cannot miss us. We are in front of the main stage, and we wait for you there, and we have coffee.